You know, we often find ourselves stuck in patterns, longing for change yet feeling powerless to make it happen. We look around hoping others will change, thinking that will make our lives better, but real transformation comes from within. It starts with us, right here and right now. Imagine moving from a place of fear, loneliness, and anger to a state of peace and joy where you trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. This shift is not just a dream, it's entirely possible, and it begins with letting go of the victim mindset. You see, change is something we all desire, yet we often resist it because it feels uncomfortable. It's much easier to stay in our familiar patterns, even if those patterns bring us pain. But to truly transform our lives, we must take a step back and understand that change must come from within. This means recognizing our own power and taking responsibility for our lives. It's about moving from a state of feeling like a victim to a place of empowerment, where we understand that we are the creators of our own experiences. When we talk about being a victim, we're referring to a mindset where we believe that external circumstances and other people are responsible for our unhappiness. This belief keeps us stuck because it implies that we have no control over our lives, but the truth is we have far more control than we realize. Our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes shape our reality. When we shift our mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. Think about a time when you felt truly at peace. Maybe it was a moment in nature, a quiet evening at home, or a time when you accomplished something meaningful. That feeling of peace and contentment is not a fluke. It's a state that you can cultivate within yourself. It starts with letting go of fear and embracing love. Fear keeps us in a state of separation, isolation, and pain. Love, on the other hand, brings us into a state of unity, connection, and joy. When we choose love over fear, we start to see life from a different perspective. We realize that we are not alone and that everything we need is already within us. This shift from fear to love is not always easy. It requires us to confront our deepest fears and to let go of old beliefs that no longer serve us. But as we do this work, we begin to experience a profound sense of liberation. We start to see that we are not victims of our circumstances, but powerful creators of our own reality. This realization is incredibly empowering. It means that we have the ability to change our lives in any way we choose. One of the most important aspects of this transformation is learning to love ourselves. Self-love is the foundation of all positive change. When we love ourselves, we treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. We stop judging ourselves harshly and start to see our own worth. This shift in how we view ourselves has a ripple effect on every aspect of our lives. We begin to make choices that are in alignment with our highest good, and we attract positive experiences and people into our lives. Self-love also means taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It means setting boundaries and saying no to things that drain our energy. It means taking time for self-care and doing things that nourish our soul. When we prioritize our own well-being, we are better able to show up for others and to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. Another key aspect of moving from victimhood to empowerment is understanding the power of our thoughts. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful and have a direct impact on our reality. When we think negative thoughts, we create negative experiences. Conversely, when we think positive thoughts, we create positive experiences. This is not just about being blindly optimistic, but about consciously choosing to focus on what we want rather than what we don't want. One powerful tool for shifting our thoughts is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat to ourselves to help reprogram our subconscious mind. They help us to replace negative beliefs with positive ones. For example, instead of thinking I am not good enough, we can affirm I am worthy and deserving of all good things. By consistently repeating these positive statements, we begin to change our inner dialogue and ultimately our outer reality. And it's also important to surround ourselves with positive influences. This means spending time with people who uplift and support us and avoiding those who bring us down. It means consuming positive content, whether it's books, music, or media, and limiting our exposure to negative news and gossip. When we surround ourselves with positivity, we create an environment that supports our growth and well-being. As we move through this journey of transformation, it's important to be patient with ourselves. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there will be times when we feel like we're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. This is normal and part of the process. What's important is that we stay committed to our path and keep moving forward, even when it's challenging. During this transitional period, it's also helpful to practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool that helps us to focus on what we have rather than what we lack. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we shift our energy and open ourselves up to more positive experiences. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for, no matter how small. This simple practice can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. In addition to gratitude, practicing mindfulness can also support our transformation. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment and fully experiencing whatever is happening without judgment. It helps us to become more aware of our thoughts and emotions and to respond to them in a more conscious way. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them, and to make choices that are in alignment with our highest good. As we continue to work on ourselves and make these positive changes, we will start to see shifts in our external reality. We will attract more positive experiences and opportunities, and our relationships will improve. We will feel more at peace and more in control of our lives. This is the power of transformation. Ultimately, the journey from victimhood to empowerment is about reclaiming our power and recognizing that we are the creators of our own reality. It's about understanding that we have the ability to change our lives in any way we choose. It's about moving from a place of fear and separation to a place of love and unity. And it's about learning to love ourselves and to live in a way that is in alignment with our highest good. This journey is not always easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. As we continue to grow and evolve, we will discover that life is full of possibilities. We will realize that we are not victims of our circumstances, but powerful creators of our own reality. And we will understand that the key to a happy and fulfilling life lies within us. Remember, you have the power to change your life. You have the power to move from victimhood to empowerment. You have the power to create a life that is full of love, joy, and abundance. It all starts with a decision to change and a commitment to doing the inner work. So take that first step today and know that you are supported every step of the way. As you reflect on these messages and how they resonate with your own journey, take a moment to consider how you can apply these principles in your life. How can you shift from a victim mindset to one of empowerment? How can you cultivate more self-love and positivity? How can you create an environment that supports your growth and well-being? These are important questions to ask yourself as you continue on your path of transformation. It's also important to remember that you are not alone on this journey. There are many people who are going through similar experiences and who are also seeking to create positive change in their lives. By connecting with others and sharing your experiences, You can find support and encouragement. You can also inspire others to make positive changes in their own lives. So as you move forward, remember to be patient with yourself and to celebrate your progress. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards a better life. Keep moving forward and know that you have the power to create the life you desire. In conclusion, change is something we all desire, yet it can be challenging to achieve. By shifting our mindset from victimhood to empowerment, and by cultivating self-love and positivity, we can create a life that is full of joy and abundance. Remember that you have the power to change your life, and that the key to a happy and fulfilling life lies within you. Take that first step today and know that you are supported every step of the way. Dear viewers, as you reflect on these messages and how they resonate with your own journey, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments below. How have you embraced the universe's abundance in your life? How do you find harmony and balance? Your stories inspire us and others, creating a community of support and understanding. Let's continue this conversation and uplift each other. Comment below and let your voice be heard.